And then from this place, can you lift up the length of the spine all the way up through the crown of the head? Notice your body lengthen. And then softening down the shoulders, away from the ears. If you haven't already, closing down the eyes. So today's class is going to be focused on the mantra, I am strong. So at the moment, especially for Aucklanders and Northland and Waikato at the moment, this lockdown has kind of given us a bit of fatigue. We're feeling quite tired, might be feeling a little bit anxious and things, and you kind of lose your identity a little bit. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be coming back to our center and honing in on our root chakra, which is right down in the tailbone. And that's the Muladhara chakra. In yoga, it's kind of energetically, it helps connect you back to your foundation. So creating a stable and strong you, but it also gives you the ability to deal with adversity and come through the other side. So visually, we'll be focusing on that part of our body today. And also physically, we'll be working into our legs and our hips to support our running endeavor. So connecting into your breath now. Starting to notice its path. So feeling the cool air into the nostrils and the warm air as it comes out. Breathing in and out through the nose. You're not trying to change it just yet. You're just noticing where you're breathing from. Are you breathing from your chest, your belly? Shallow. We're going to start bringing in a pranayama called the 3-part breath. So just breathing as you are for now. I'll just talk you through it. Keep the eyes closed. On the inhale, you're going to breathe in and expand the belly. Then take another sip in and expand into the ribs. And then sip in one more time and breathe in all the way up into the chest and into the collarbone area. Pause at the top. And then on the exhale, you come back down the 3 levels. So down the chest, down the lungs, and then down into the belly, drawing it towards the spine. You'll then take another breath out just to get rid of any stagnant air. So inhaling and exhaling together. Inhale. Exhale. Let it all out. Inhale to breathe into the belly. Into the ribs. Into the heart. Pause at the top. Feeling the air flood the body. And then with control, exhale, letting the chest fall, the ribs come in, and lastly, drawing the belly to the spine. Breathe out one more time, letting all that air go. Pause at the bottom. Inhale, back up the belly, into the ribs, up into the heart, flooding the body with air. Exhale, coming back down. 3, 2, 1. Release. Inhale, following the flow of air. Notice it, lengthen the body. Pause at the top. Exhale, down the chest, the lungs, the belly draws to the spine. Pause at the bottom. 2 more like this. Keeping the spine long. Keeping your focus on your breath. Pause at the top. Release. let the chest draw down, the rib comes in and the belly contracts. Last one, follow the path up, 2, 3, hold, flood the body with air. Exhale, breathing down into the belly, into the base of the body. And then just letting go here, breathing normally. Noticing any changes in your mood. You feel slightly more focused and calm. And then just repeating to yourself the mantra one time. I am strong. Carrying that thought with you throughout the class. Connecting back to the base of the body, so feeling the weight of your body against the floor. Feeling the touch of your fingers in the mudra, the clothing kissing your skin. Coming back into the space. And then rubbing your palms together to generate some heat, really rubbing them nice and fast. And then pillowing them over your eyes, nice and warm. Noticing the blackness that creates behind the eyes. Rubbing one more time. Placing them over the eyes. And then keeping your hands where they are. Just fluttering the eyelids open. So you're slowly coming back into the room. And when you're ready, you can rub your hands down the sides of the body. Give yourself a little rub. And then open up your eyes. Coming into the start of our class now. So if you have a block or a pillow, you can remove that. I'll just check this pop up so that. Okay, so removing the block or pillow, coming to sit cross-legged on your mat. And we're just going to gently warm up the spine here. So on the inhale, lift the arms to the sky, stretching up. And then on the exhale, bringing that left hand to the outside of the right knee. Gently twisting the body over to the right side. Inhale for length. And on the exhale, can you draw the head towards the back of the room? Just keeping this nice and gentle. So listening to your body. And using the breath to draw you a little bit deeper. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale to twist. Inhale, coming back to center, arms to the sky. Exhale, twisting over to the other side, dropping that left hand behind your tailbone. Right hand comes to the outside. And then gazing over that left shoulder. Just noticing any tension you might be holding in the shoulders. Can you soften the upper body down? Exhale to twist. Closing down the eyes if you'd like. One more breath here. Inhale for length. Exhale, breathing a little bit deeper, twisting a little bit more. Inhale, coming back to center, arms to the sky. Exhale, placing them down on the knees. And then bringing the soles of the feet together. We're going to come into our butterfly. So you're bringing the heels nice and close to the groin. Grabbing hold of the toes. And almost using the feet as a lever to lift the body up nice and high. So you're rooted into the floor. The tailbone is long. And then you're using the knees to draw your legs down towards the floor. Gazing at a point on the floor in front of you, keeping focused. Let's inhale for length again, and then exhale, bringing the torso forward, but keeping the spine long, so you're not curling into this, just keeping it long. So it's a really small movement here. We're just starting to stretch into the inner groin, the inner thigh, loosening up through the hips. And as we go through the class, you might just notice certain things about your body. Yoga helps you to hone in on the different parts of your body. You wouldn't usually acknowledge them. You might notice tightness or areas that you want to keep working on. Inhale here, exhale, and you go slightly deeper. Beautiful. Then inhale, coming back up. We're going to scoot over onto all fours, coming into our cat-cow. So bringing your hands directly underneath your shoulders, knees underneath the hips, pressing the feet into the floor and really windmilling your fingers out so they're kind of like fanned out and pressing into the floor, nice and active. Beautiful. From here, let's inhale, drop the belly to the ground, curl the back, lifting the tailbone, gaze up. Exhale, flex the back, draw the head between the arms. Really press into the floor so you feel that stretch in the upper back. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Close down the eyes if you'd like. Start to move with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Curling and press into the earth with the hands and the feet. Inhale. And stretching the spine in both directions. The spine holds our nervous system. Keeps us upright. Look after it. One more here. Inhale. Exhale. Curling and press into the floor. Inhale, coming back through center. We're going to bring that right leg back and come onto the toes. So we're just going to press the heel down towards the back of the room. Give ourselves a nice gentle calf stretch. And just move the body forward and back, just gently warming up through that right calf and up into the hamstring. Also giving our toes a little warm up. Beautiful. And then swapping sides, bringing that left leg to the back, coming onto your toes, stretching out through the calves. Nice. Just having a little play here. Noticing if your toes or the backs of your legs are feeling particularly tight. Nice. And then bringing that right leg out, you're going to meet the left here. So you're going to come into your first plank. If this is too much for you, feel free to drop your knees. As long as your core is engaged, that's all that matters here. So coming into your first plank, you're going to tuck in your chin and again pressing through the hands. So you're really doming into that upper back. Draw the belly into the spine and then push the heels towards the back of the room. Holding here, feeling strong. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, press into the earth, tuck in the belly, 2, 1, with control, dropping the knees, elbows tucked in, lower the torso all the way to the ground. Beautiful, forehead comes to the earth, untuck the toes, and then keeping your arms where they are, hands under the shoulders. On the inhale, you're going to peel your heart off the ground, engage that lower back, the lumbar spine, gazing forward, keeping that chin tucked in to lengthen the neck. So it's just a nice low baby cobra here, holding it up, Exhale, release, forehead to the earth. One more time here. Inhale, lifting up. So you're really using that lower back here. Your arms should be able to come off the floor. You're not using them to lift you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, last time, coming back up. This time you can start to straighten the arms a little bit, just keeping a micro bend though, and keeping the hips on the floor. So we're really working into that lower back, but starting to open up through the heart. Gaze up if you'd like. Stretching into the front body. Inhale here. Exhale, coming down. Pushing up onto all fours. Inhale here. Then exhale, tuck the toes, lift the heels, pushing back, downward facing dog. So this is our first downward facing dog. Let's ease into it. This is a great stretch for your running, giving ourselves a great stretch along the back and the backs of our legs. So really working each heel down to the floor, one at a time, straightening each leg. You might want to bring both feet to the ground and then just rock your hips from left to right. Just taking some time here. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, coming into stillness. And again, really rooting your hands into the floor, drawing the head between the arms towards the knees. And can you drop your heels down towards the floor? Breathing here. Inhale into the heart. Exhale down into the earth. 2 more breaths here. Inhale into the heart. Feel the backs of the rib cage expand. Exhale, release into the earth, into your foundation. Last one. Inhale, feeling strong. Exhale, release. Inhale, bringing your weight into the left leg. Let's lift that right leg up towards the sky, 3-legged dog here. So making sure your foot is flexed and you're not opening up into that right hip. So keeping the hips square. Even weight between both hands. You're aiming to get length as much as height. So it's not about doing the splits here. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to bring that right leg all the way forward between our hands, coming into Chalanasana, our low runner's squat here. So bringing your fingertips to the earth, knee is directly underneath the hip, underneath the ankle, and you're pushing the back hips forward. Really feeling into this pose. So you might want to do a few movements here. Just to start stretching and warming up into our hip flexors, the thighs. Beautiful. When you're ready, sinking into a stable stillness here. Again, close down the eyes if it's there for you. Breathing here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Planting that left hand on the ground. We're just going to open up on the next inhale, raising the right arm to the sky. So a nice gentle twist here, getting into the shoulder blades. Beautiful, and keep pressing those hips forward. Inhale for length. Exhale, open up. Beautiful. Inhale, bringing your hand back down, right hand inside the foot this time. You're just going to start to walk that right foot out towards the side of the mat. And we're going to come into our lizard pose. So this actually might be enough for you as we are. Or you can start to bring your forearms down towards the floor. and rolling onto the right side of that foot, if it's there for you. Again, just listening to your body. Breathing into that right hip to soften. You let the whole upper body loosen, lighten, and find some ease here. Releasing the tension in your forehead, tucking in the chin to lengthen the spine. Really feeling into that right hip, softening it as you go. And then inhale, coming back up to center. From here, we're going to tuck up that left toe, twist it out to the left side, and windmill our hands up, coming into our first warrior two. So that front thigh is nice and bent. You're keeping it as parallel as you can. Reaching the arms out beside you, and then just gaze forward and back to check that they're in a straight line. And then pressing into the pinky side of each foot. Opening up, keeping that right knee towards the right, not letting it cave in. And then checking where your torso is. So you're trying to slot it right into the center of your body. Gazing over that front hand, feeling the weight of your body. Again, can you find softness here? Keeping that bend, softening the shoulders, breathing. Inhale, exhale, go a little bit deeper. Inhale, straighten up the leg, lift the arm to the sky, coming into a prayer. Exhale, pressing the hands down, back into your warrior two. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pressing down. Last one. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, pressing down, tucking in the tailbone, engaging the core, holding here for 3, 2, 1. Listening carefully with control, you're going to twist that back foot around to face the front of the room. Left arm comes forward, and you're going to come into arrowhead. So the torso is leaning forward at a diagonal. Arms stretch forward, and that back foot, the back heel, draws down. Tuck the belly in, away from the thigh. And feel like you've got someone pulling you by the fingers and by the feet. Stretching across the whole back body. Inhale here. Exhale, plant the hands down, pushing back, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Inhale, into the heart, rib cage expands. Exhale, sigh it out. One more, inhale, up the 3 levels into the heart. And then exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, raising the left leg this time. Flex the foot, even weight in both hands. Feeling that stretch down the right side of the leg. Inhale, exhale, bringing that left leg all the way forward between the hands. Runner's lunge on the other side. Again, taking some time to feel into this pose. So stretching forward. You might want to do a few calf stretches as well. Ease the body into this. Noticing where the tightness sits for you. When you're ready, coming into stillness, pressing those hips forward, soften the shoulders down, gazing down to lengthen the neck. Inhale here. Exhale, planting that right hand down under the shoulder, lifting up to the other side. Inhale for length. And then exhale, can you twist open a little bit more, really getting into that left shoulder blade, opening the scapula. Beautiful. Inhale, one more. Exhale to twist. Inhale here. Exhale, planting the hand down on the inside of the foot, walking the foot out to the side, coming into your lizard again on the other side. So coming onto your forearms, if it's there for you, rolling out the left foot, closing down the eyes, tucking in the chin, softening the face, breathing. Breathe in and exhale into that hip, softening with each breath, loosening up, stretching. I sometimes like to rock around a little bit just to increase mobility. Feels good. Do what works for you. Nice. And then inhale, coming back up, rotating that back foot out to the right. We're going to open up into our warrior two on the other side. So checking that your feet, the heels are in line, gazing forward and back, setting up our foundation, and then tucking in the tailbone, engaging the core and the pelvic floor. Soften the shoulders and breathe. Pressing your weight into the outside of the feet, the pinky toes. Feeling the strength. Inhale. Exhale. A little bit deeper. Inhale, straighten the front leg, lift the arms. Exhale, breathing down. Inhale to rise. Gaze up. Exhale, pressing the energy down. Last one. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, coming back down. Feeling strong, feeling stable. Inhale, twisting that back foot around, coming into your arrowhead. Weight comes forward. Soften the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Plant the hands down. Pushing back. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Coming through plank. Dome the upper back. Press into the floor. Again, come on your knees if you need. Exhale. Lowering all the way to the floor. Inhale. Coming up cobra. Gaze up. Exhale, pushing back, downward facing dog. Inhale into the heart, pressing the arms and the chest towards the back of the room. Exhaling into the earth. Feeling the tailbone rise to the sky. And breathe. Beautiful. Inhale, dropping the knees. Exhale, bringing them nice and wide, toes together, scooting your butt onto your heels and coming into child's pose, just for a few breaths here. Feeling the weight of your forehead against the earth. The breath drawing the backs of the rib cage apart. And with each exhale, your body sinks further towards the floor. Two more breaths here. Breathe. One more breath here. Exhale into the earth. Inhale, coming back up onto all fours. Lift the hips to the sky, push back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Gazing towards the hands. You're just going to start to walk your feet up towards your hands. Really nice and slow. And then bending generously through the knees. Bringing your hands to the ground. Rocking the hips from side to side. And drawing your head towards your legs. If it's there for you and feels good, you can place the soles of your hands against the soles of your feet, just like a gorilla. And then slowing down to stillness, you can straighten out the right leg, bend into the left, deepening the stretch down the backs of the legs. Then swapping sides. Just listening to your body. It shouldn't hurt. If it does, just keep it slightly bent. And then if it's there for you, you can start to straighten out both legs. And then begin to draw the torso towards the legs. Tuck in that chin. Soften the shoulders. Feel the tailbone drawing up to the sky. Breathing. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, going a little bit deeper. Inhale, coming out, releasing the hands. From here, we're just scooting the feet together slightly so that the big toes touch. The heels remain slightly apart. And on the inhale, we're going to scoop the arms forward and bring our sit bones down as if we're on a chair. So you're really bringing your weight into the heels. Your toes can actually come off the floor if you'd like them to. At the same time, we're drawing our tailbone in. So we're trying to remove that curve in our lower back, tucking the belly in, feeling the weight through the thighs, feeling our ankles work. Gazing down, or you might want to gaze up between your arms. Soften those shoulders again. Holding here. Breathing, feel the thighs fire up. 3, 2, 1. Hinging forward at the hips, hands to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, sliding your hands up your shin. Exhale, release. Inhale, raise the arms all the way to the sky. Hands come together in prayer. Exhale, Tadasana. Palms facing forward, closing down the eyes. The body is nice and warm now. And again, connecting to that breath, really feeling into your heart rate. Your heart pumping fresh oxygenated blood around the body to energize. And can we make this pose an active pose? So really windmilling the toes into the floor, pressing the feet into the earth, activating the quads, drawing that tailbone forward, engaging the core, pressing the fingers into the earth, shoulders drop down, heart opens, crown lengthens, feeling this pose, mountain, Tadasana, a strong base with the crown reaching up into the heavens. Feeling your heart rate stabilize again. Feeling strong. I am strong. From here, we're going to start to flow. Inhale, raising the arms to the sky. Exhale, hinging forward at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, scooping the arms up, coming to sit in your chair. Tuck in the tailbone. Engage the core. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bringing your right leg back, opening up to warrior two. Inhale, straightening, lifting. Exhale, bending through that front leg. Inhale, let's flip that front palm to face the sky. Exhale, reverse warrior. So sliding that right hand down the leg, lifting the left arm over the ear. It's lateral stretch here. Exhale, twisting around, coming into our arrowhead. Inhale here. Exhale, plant the hands, pushing back, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming through plank, your variation. Exhale, lowering all the way down or halfway. Inhale, down, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the right leg, square the hips. Exhale, coming forward to a high lunge. Lift the arms up. Exhale, plant the hands, bring that left leg forward. Forward fold. Inhale, raise the arms to the sky, lifting up. Exhale, hands to heart. Tadasana. Breathing here. Noticing the difference between the left and the right side now. Does your right feel a little bit more grounded, softer? Let's balance that out now. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky. Exhale, hinge forward at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, tucking that chin. Exhale, release. Inhale, scooting back into your chair. Lift the heart, tuck the tailbone in. Exhale, hinging forward. Inhale, left leg comes back, high lunge. Exhale, opening up. Warrior two. Pressing into the outsides of the feet. Inhale, straighten. Lift. Exhale, press down. Inhale, reverse warrior, opening up the right side. Exhale, opening into our arrowhead, stretching the arms forward. Exhale, planting the hands, pushing back, downward facing dog. Inhale through plank. Exhale, your choice here, low all the way. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg, square the hips. Inhale, bringing it forward to a high lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, bringing that right leg forward, hanging here. Inhale to rise, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands through prayer. Tadasana. Closing down the eyes. Connecting back to the breath. To the body. Noticing if it's evened out now. The left and the right side. From here, we've got our base flow, so we're going to keep that up, but this time we're going to add in a couple of other poses. So just listening carefully, see if we can create some ease with our postures. So move with the breath, move with strength, but move with ease. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky. Exhale, hinging forward at the hips to soften. Bend the knees if you need. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, sitting back into chair, nice and strong. Lighten up. Exhale, hinging forward at the hips. Inhale, right leg back, coming into our high lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two, bending deeply through the right front leg. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reverse, stretch the side body. Exhale, opening into our arrowhead. Exhale, plant the hands, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale to flow. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift the heart, drop the shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raising the right leg, square the hips. Exhale, coming through to our high lunge. Listening carefully here. Inhale for length. And then we're going to exhale and almost kind of lever off that right leg. So push the left leg off the ground. Unfortunately, I've got a wall in my way. Or fortunately, I can cheat. We're coming into warrior three here. So keeping a micro bend in the right leg. Again, square those hips. Stretch that left heel towards the back of the room. Arms are stretching forward and gazing between the arms. So you're trying to get a straight line with the torso. If you fall out, no worries, just come back in. And if you're finding it too hard, feel free to bring your hands to the ground. We're starting to build up strength in our stabilizing muscles, so our ankles and our feet, also in our core and all down the back body. It's a really good one for runners. Inhale here. Exhale, last one. Inhale with control, keeping that right leg bent. We're going to lift that left knee up to the sky, three-legged Tadasana. And then grabbing hold of that left ankle. I'll turn around so you can see a bit better. You're going to come up into our standing half locust pose. So the soles of the feet are up, facing up towards the ceiling. Nice. Looking at myself in the mirror is not that easy. And then pushing that left knee back and down. Hands come into prayer, or they can come up to the sky. Finding your focus here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bring that left knee back up towards the body, keeping your balance. Exhale, left leg comes down. Tadasana. Releasing through the legs. And then coming back to the top of your mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to flow, arms to the sky. Exhale, hinging forward at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, chair. Bending down nice and deep. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, left leg, high lunge. Exhale, opening up, warrior two. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, pressing back down, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, stretch along the side body. Exhale, coming forward, arrowhead. Inhale, hands to the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to flow. Meet you at downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift that left leg. Exhale, bringing it through, coming into our high lunge. Exhale, pushing off that left leg, keeping a micro bend, coming into our warrior three. Flex that right foot. Can you square the hips? Beautiful. Noticing the ankles and the feet. Bringing your awareness to your tailbone, tucking the belly in. Feeling strong. Beautiful. Then with control, keeping a bend through that left leg, let's start to raise that right leg to the sky. Keeping it bent. One-legged Tadasana. Then exhale, grabbing hold of that right ankle, bringing the heel towards the groin, coming into your half locust. Breathing here. Then doing what you'd like with your hands. So bringing them to prayer or up to the sky for a little bit more energy. Breathing here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bringing that knee back to center. Exhale, coming to the ground. Swaying from side to side, releasing the legs. There we go. And then closing down your eyes again, coming back to that active Tadasana, activating all up the body, one long line. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hinging forward at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. This time, stepping or hopping into our plank. Holding here for 5, 4, press into the arms, draw the heels back. 3, 2, 1. Coming through your flow, Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Breathing here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bringing the knees to the ground. We're going to come and sit on our butt. Bringing the legs out in front of us. Paschimottanasana. So this is a nice forward fold. It's really good for stretching all down the backs of the legs. We've warmed them up a little bit, so we should be able to get a little bit deeper. Also works into our tailbone and lower back. So legs are outstretched in front of you, just grabbing hold of the sides of your buttocks so that you can really sit into the sit bones there. Lengthening up the spine, softening the shoulders. You're going to lift the arms to the sky and then hinging forward from the hips, bringing your hands down towards your feet. You can grab hold of your toes or your ankles or underneath your feet, whatever feels good for you. We're keeping the spine long and pressing the heels into the floor so that it really gets into the backs of the legs now. Inhaling here, down into the tailbone, and then exhaling. Can you bring your torso a little bit more forward, but keeping that length in the back. And then one more here. And then exhale, start to curl in now. So we're creating that natural C curve in the back. Bringing the forehead towards the knee. Keeping the legs straight. Coming as low as you can go. Letting gravity and the breath draw the upper body down. One more deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. Inhale, coming up. Bringing the knees in towards your chest. Nice and close, scooting that butt in. And then grabbing hold on the outside of the leg, so grabbing this under the knees. You're just going to start rocking and rolling along the spine. So help re-energize us and just give our spine a good massage. Up and down. Have a bit of fun with this. And if you can, keeping your toes off the ground to activate the core. Inhale, lift the heart, engage the core. Do more like this. 1 and 2. Beautiful. And when you're ready, rolling onto the ground, keeping those legs bent. We're going to bring that right ankle to the up on top of that left thigh. And then we're going to kind of thread our right hand between the hole and the left hand. We're going to grab hold of the hands behind that left thigh. And then using the arms, you're going to draw the left leg closer towards the body so you feel a nice stretch into that right hip. Softening the neck. Softening the forehead. You can use that right elbow to press the right knee out. Just deepening into the hip here. Relax it. Breathe. Soften. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Keeping your legs where they are. You're going to bring your arms out into a T shape. Inhale here, and then on the exhale, bringing the legs down to the left side, so the top of that right foot can actually touch the floor of the set here. And then gaze over towards the right. Just a gentle stretch, a gentle twist. Twisting into the abdomen and releasing the back. And you find softness. Letting the body slow down. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back through center. Let's do that reclined pigeon on the other side. So bringing the left ankle in front. Looping the hands behind the right thigh. And then drawing the right leg towards the body until you feel a nice stretch in the left hip. And use that left elbow to draw the knee away from the body as well. Closing down the eyes. Breathe. Soften. Use the breath to breathe into any final tensions in the body. And inhale, coming back with the hands come out to a T. We're going to exhale over to the right side this time. Keep the legs where they are. Just gently twisting into the back. Into the abdomen, massaging our digestive system. And again, close down the eyes if it's there for you. Breathe. Soften. Inhale, come back through center. And let's just release those knees and grab hold of our big toes, bringing the soles of the feet to the ceiling. Just a last happy baby. Just massaging our spine towards the floor, and you're bringing that tailbone towards the earth. So you're releasing the lower back to the earth. And this is a pose that babies actually do. It creates a sense of innocence, of fun, and of complete calmness. Bringing the knees together and then coming into your Tadasana. Corpse pose. So just letting the body flop out, the legs flop out, the palms facing up. Tucking in the chin to bring the neck and the top of the head, the back of the head to the earth. And just scanning up your body and feeling all of the touch points against the floor. So the heels, the calves, the buttocks and the tailbone, the middle and upper back, all softening into the floor. The shoulders, the back of the head. And then like a wave, inhale, starting to breathe into the belly, 3-part breath. Into the ribs, into the heart. Let it flood the body. Exhale, the wave rolls down the body, softening, flopping the body to the earth. Inhale, 3-part breath. Following the breath. Hold at the top. Exhale, soften. Inhale, 2, 3, soften. As if you have a mirror on the ceiling and you look at your body and you see it floating there as if it's floating on the ocean, gently bobbing, strong but light, calm. Inhale. Exhale. Sometimes we're in a rush to get to the future or to achieve this, achieve that. Sometimes it's good to look backwards as well. When we look back, we can see how far we've already come. Acknowledge that today. You are strong. And then feeling the tingling in the body. The energy flowing. Bring your awareness down to your tailbone, Manipura chakra, your root, your home, stability. Breathing in for 3. And out for 3. Breathe down into the tailbone, into your Manipura chakra. Inhale for 3. Flood the body, pause at the top. Exhale. Drawing your energy into the tailbone. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. And then starting to connect back to your physical body. So feeling back into those contact points against the floor. You might notice the touch of hair or clothing against the skin. Becoming aware of the sounds around you. Starting to wriggle your fingers and your toes. And then inhaling, raising the arms over the head, stretching from tip to toe. Sigh it out. And keeping the eyes closed. You can roll over onto one side, coming into a nice fetal position here. Just for a single breath or 2. And then with your eyes closed, making your way back up to your seated position. Hands come to your knees again, closing them into a mudra. Awareness back into the tailbone, lengthening up the spine, out through the crown of the head. And just taking 3 last breaths here, up the 3 levels. So inhale into the belly, into the ribs, zip it into the heart, hold, release, 2, 3, hold, inhale, 1, 2, 3, lengthen, exhale, release, 1, 2, 3, into your tailbone. Last one, inhale, 1, 2, 3, holding here. And exhale, 1, 2, 3, hold it out. And breathing normally again. Noticing how you feel. This is your baseline, this is your center. And anytime throughout the week, you can use that 3-part breath to bring that calmness and grounding back. Rubbing your hands together to generate heat, making them nice and warm, placing them over your eyes. Let's just repeat that one more time. Over the eyes. Rubbing them down the body, fluttering the eyes open. And then just bringing your hands to prayer in front of your heart, bowing your head. Together we say, Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone. Feel like you can go off and have a really energized, beautiful day now. Hopefully the sun's come out for you like it has for me.
Thank you, Sophie. That was really great.
Thanks, guys.
Do you guys want to quickly switch on your cameras? I just want to get a photo of everyone. A little quick screenshot. So say hi. Nice work today, team. Hello, look at all these smiling faces. All right, cheese. Say smile, everyone.
Thanks, guys. Have a beautiful day.
Say smile.
Ah.
Thank you, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. I feel very calm now.
Good.
Thanks, Sophie. That was awesome. Appreciate it.
Thanks, everyone. See ya.
Thank you.